Hello, everybody. Welcome to Friday Story Fun Time, episode 8, with me, your host, Don Frederico Friday. Don Frederico Friday? Shh. That's my producer. I affectionately call him Fredo. Freddie, you gotta be kidding me already today. Everybody, welcome to Friday Story Fun Time, episode 8. With me, your host, Freddie Friday. There, are you happy? That was my producer. Say your name. It's me, James. It is James. Yes, he's not Fredo. Maybe he's a little bit more of a Santino, because he's always angry. But he's not Fredo. No. Anyway, look. Our story today, as you can see by my very swanky hat, has something to do with classy cinema, We spent this week in this heat wave in New York watching all 3 Godfather movies because I had never seen them before. Never seen a Godfather movie. And so today's story is called The Don Pup. The Don Pup? Yes, the Don Pup. Well, do you want to get into the story today? Yeah, let's get into the story. Okay, so it was one of those weeks in New York here, it was too hot, too hot, annoyingly hot. I'm a October baby, as I've said a couple of times before. So I'm like, hey, is it time to carve a pumpkin yet? Why is it that behind my ears are sweating? I didn't even know that was possible. Anyway, so this guy over here and a non-named associate, they went to a place in the area to get big sandwiches. Provolone, swanky cheese, prosciutto, as they say in the neighborhoods in Staten Island, prosciutto, mozzarella, some balsamic vinegar on heroes, yum. And then they brought the sandwiches back, and they were like, well, what do we do today? Hang on a second, excuse me. I'm just going to take my hat off. Thank you. I am indoors, and you must be polite when you're indoors, you must be polite. So anyway, they got back with the sandwiches, and they were like, what are we going to do today? Who knows what are we going to do today? Too hot, you can't do anything. The air conditioning, the fans are on, whatever. And so I was like, hey, you know that movie that everybody raves about that I have never seen called The Godfather? Can we watch that? And this guy was like, yeah, sure, I've seen it 50 times. Let's sit and watch it together. So we watched the movie. It was good. What's the matter, Freddie? I was just thinking. What were you thinking? This one time I'll let you ask me about what I do for a living. What do you do for a living? That's none of your business. You're not Fredo, you K. Anyway, look. So we watched the first movie. It was so good. But then it kind of leaves you like, is that it? Say goodbye, Michael. Is that it? So he was like, well, Freddie, there's 2 more movies. Let's watch the second one. So we watched the second one. Ooh, we went back in time to New York in like the 1910s and stuff like that. Ooh, yeah, and then Italy a little bit later. And I was feeling I was in all the fields, I would thought I was Chinese because that's what my tag says, that I'm made in China. But actually, I feel as though maybe I should be talking like this, Should I be talking like this? I make him an offer he can't refuse. Make the chocolate chip cookie. So we watched the second movie too, and then it was like, it was night was descending upon New York, and it was like, what are we doing here? We gotta do something else, Yeah, I know. I was there. Remember? Yeah, I know you were there. I'm just telling the people. So then we decided, hey, let's watch a third movie, and I was like, there's a third movie? Yeah, Godfather 3, Freddie. Yeah, the Godfather 3, Freddie is what he said. So he puts it on, and immediately within 5 minutes, I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Oh, excuse me, I can't go on it. Immediately, I'm like, what is this? Because it's not as good. It's okay, though. It's interesting. But can we talk seriously about, among a lot of things, Michael Corleone's hair in the third movie? It was like 1978. It was with the crew cut. Nobody had a crew cut back then. If you had a full head of hair, why would you have a crew cut? It would have been long and like long sideburns and things like that. Driving around in caddy, stuff like that. Well, anyway, so we watched all 3 of the movies because, it was like 12 hours of my life. It was good. The third movie was but the first 2 were clearly cinematic, history in the making. And afterwards, I started to reconnect with my past. And that's what the lesson is for today. My past, I realized, was as a mafia boss. John Freddie. This guy's past was, I don't know, lying somewhere in a ditch because he's just my number runner. Excuse me, Freddie. Hey, I'm just joking with you. Relax. But I think it's important here as we head into the month of August. It is the last month, last week of July. July, Julius Caesar. Connect with the past. And my past was in Italy. So now I want to go to Rome and eat some pasta and introduce him to the chocolate chip cookie. And you should do some of that too. As we go into August, the days are starting to get a little bit shorter, but the days themselves are very hot. Good beach day, good all the things we discussed this month. Beach day, cookout day, But most important is connecting with who you love and your own history. So that's the lesson for today, kiddies and big kiddies. And while you're at it, make a batch of chocolate chip cookie. If you got central air, make the cookies. Send them over to us. And this has been Freddie Friday Story Funtime, episode 7, known as Dump Up. Dump Up. Dump Up. The end. Well, did you take care of that guy yet? What are you talking about, Freddie? You needed to take care of something. Take care of something. What you really need to take care of, folks, is answering the emails you've been sending at FreddieFridayStoryFuntime@gmail.com and subscribing on YouTube at Freddie Friday and on Instagram at Freddie Friday Story Funtime, And as we go on here through the day, I'll answer the email, or he'll answer the email, or somebody will answer the email. We'll get back to you because I know you've been reaching out to me, and I appreciate that. I thank you on this, the day of my daughter's wedding. Anyway, until next time, you know what I say. Toodles to the one you love.